Hello YouTube. This is just going to be a quick video going over how we try to make a living room space into a theater, not doing exactly the conventional method from THX or Dolby or whatever, just using the space that we have. A quick shout out to some YouTubers, B and FOMO, Techno Dad, Digital Trends, even across the pond, Vincent, for taking the time to make videos, unboxing stuff, trying stuff out, giving examples and showing how settings work and everything like that for us who are out here trying to build our own little theater system. So I'll go over some of the equipment that I have here, but it's not going to be like any kind of review of that. There's great videos out there going over products and stuff like that. This is going to be more of how I was able to implement some 7.2 surround using the space that we have here. So this room is an active living room. It's not a dedicated theater or a space that I could do that. So what I did in this space, some mods and some changes to the standards, recommended guidelines. The room is 13 feet across, 18 feet deep. There's definitely some protrusion from the fireplace that comes out. Ceiling is 9 foot with some decorative cross-member beams exposed, and we have skylighting. So it is a Sony 83-inch A90J. I got all Polk audio speakers, 7.2. There is the receiver is a Denon 2700, and it's dark even though I put some lighting. That 4K player is it's a Sony UBP X800, something like that. So again, this is more of some mods that I did, some changes that kind of work for us. Let me adjust it a little bit. I'm going to do it with hopefully a slow pan. So that is a 10-inch Polk Audio, the basic 10-inch powered sub. I have glass sliders going out to the pool deck, so I couldn't put surround speakers along that side, so I opted for up high for the rears. Those are Polk Audio TL1s. There's a light that I got, hopefully providing a little bit. Because this is, people can still walk around, I didn't want to try to put speakers in the wall. So the surrounds are actually in the ceiling as well. Again, Polk Audio TL1s for the surrounds and rear. The sides, the left and rights, are monitor 40s, and the center channel is a CS1. That is a 12-inch HTS 12 Polk Audio. I got to keep looking at my notes for all the names of them. So let me just make it a little bit bigger here. So besides putting the surrounds in the rears differently, which sounds great, once you connect the mic and the speaker wire for the calibration, it adjusts the gains, it does everything. Any, I think, more higher level receiver will do that. So it sounds really awesome. I haven't made any changes to any of that. A couple of things I had to do was, because that's the footprint of space that I wanted to do along the wall, and the sub takes up so much space, I had to get right there. That is a laptop stand, I think, with adjustable legs, and this is a single speaker stand that's adjustable, so that way I could make them both roughly 25-inch, kind of even them up. And then you get, you can use isolation pads underneath for the feet. That helps with any vibration coming off of the sub. The receiver also wouldn't quite fit in. I had to take the disc feet off, but once it got in there, was able to put isolation pads underneath it. Did the same with the 4K player. Got a PS4 that you can buy little plastic offsets that lift it up to create some draft underneath. So I did that. To help with some air, I put two 120 millimeter, get some light here, two 120 millimeter fans, cut the back of the entertainment credenza out behind the receiver, and that is powered and adjustable. It's pretty much just leave it on the lowest setting so it's always on. You can't even really hear it, just so it drafts air through when the receiver, when we got stuff going. Pretty much always watch TV, so just leave that one on. Behind the PS4, did roughly the same thing. I just put a single. Again, those are the 110, 120 volt plug-ins, and they got the variable speed. That one I leave on roughly halfway, but I only turn it on. You can get one of those remote receptacles that come with the little remote, and that way I just turn it on when actually doing any gaming. And I got the PS4 going. So I'll show you quickly. On the other side of the wall is our walk-in closet, and that's how I was able to do all the cabling and everything through. So let's try to go here. I moved a couple of things, got some light in here rigged up. So behind the TV, just by chance, everything matched up to mount the Sony 15 degree, something like that. Was able to hit the support piece for the shelving here. So those are two 5/8 long bolts going through. Did a 2-gang Decora back to back to bring the stuff through from the TV, and then a little bit of slack. It goes down through another 2-gang back to back behind the credenza. All the speaker cabling, coax, and network cable that is extended from an office comes through the ceiling, and then it all kind of routes down. And then, you know, once I just moved my clothes, but once they're there, you don't see anything, and it's flushed there. Got a coax and a network cable that dresses around along the baseboard, comes around, goes back out for our other little TV, and the other and our PS3 that acts as makes that a smart TV with the apps, and we watch Blu-ray or DVD in here. So this is just how I was able to make it work. Watched a lot of videos on modifying space, adding speakers, getting everything set up. This room is normally just a little on the darker side, so I just had to put on a lot of lights. Not dark enough under normal situations, but to try to shoot a video, it's dark. So over here is all our remotes. Here's that remote I was telling you about for the PS4. Behind the PS4, that fan, just to exhaust a little bit. And that's it. Hopefully this helps other people try to utilize a space that might not be ideal conditions, or you wouldn't be able to exactly do it the way Dolby or THX kind of has guidelines set, but it'll work. We had an old Souter entertainment center with a small 32-inch TV, so we went from that to this, and it just sounds amazing, and everything's wonderful. So thanks again to everyone who makes videos. We enjoy them, and thanks a lot.